Ever wonder why billionaires love losing money? No, they're not terrible at math. They're strategic. Welcome to the secret billionaire playbook for losing money, where we reveal how the ultra-rich burn cash like a Vegas gambler and somehow come out even richer. See, you were taught that losing money is bad. That red numbers equals failure. But the real game? It's not about winning every hand. It's about owning the casino. Let's take a billionaire classic, the 2008 crash. While the average investor panicked, billionaires like Warren Buffett and Ray Dalio, they pounced. They bought undervalued assets, took strategic losses, and came out wealthier than ever. Step 1. Lose now, win bigger later. You buy or build an asset, knowing it'll lose money short term. You use those losses to reduce your taxes. Hello, tax write-offs.
Oh, hell no!
You let time, influence, and a little billionaire magic turn that failure into a dominant empire. Step 2. Leverage the loss. Elon Musk, he lost millions launching SpaceX.
We have the...
Jeff Bezos, Amazon bled money for years. Everyone called them crazy, but now Musk is flying to Mars, and Bezos could probably buy a small country. The secret? They knew losing money was part of the plan. Billionaires don't just lose money, they turn losses into weapons. Real estate moguls write off depreciation to slash their tax bills. Luxury brands deliberately burn cash in marketing to build prestige. Tech giants operate at a loss to dominate the market, then raise prices when there's no competition left. Uber lost billions to kill taxis. Netflix lost billions to crush Blockbuster.
Oh, wow!
Tesla lost billions before making EVs cool. Now, they own the game.
No.
Here's the punchline. Billionaires don't see losses as losses. They see them as investments in control. They don't panic sell. They double down. They don't cut costs. They build moats. They don't chase short-term wins. They own the long game. Now, you might be thinking, great, but I don't have billions to burn. Fair. But here's the twist. You can still play the game, just on your level. Invest in assets, not liabilities. Take strategic risks, not reckless ones. Build long-term wealth, not just quick wins. Bonus tip, wealth isn't about income, it's about ownership. Because at the end of the day, the difference between the rich and the ultra-rich, the rich make money. The ultra-rich control it. How billionaires structure losses for massive gains. Let's break this down with real-life examples of billionaire loss strategies and how they maximize long-term gains. Tax avoidance through intentional losses. Ever wonder why billionaires have massive businesses but pay shockingly low taxes? They engineer their finances so they appear to be losing money while actually funneling wealth into untouchable assets. Example: Donald Trump's real estate empire. Leveraging tax loopholes, he legally wrote off business losses, reducing taxable income to nearly zero in some years. This allowed him to reinvest untaxed profits into acquiring more properties. Key takeaway: the ultra-rich understand that taxation is the single largest drain on wealth. Instead of fighting it, they use the system to their advantage. Stock manipulation through temporary losses. Big players often drive down stock prices strategically to make huge buys at discounts. Example: Warren Buffett and the airline industry. In 2020, Buffett dumped airline stocks, causing panic in the market. Once prices bottomed out, savvy investors, including institutions, bought shares at rock-bottom prices, setting up for massive rebounds. Key takeaway: don't blindly follow the herd. Losses in the stock market are often calculated power moves by those in control, using debt as a wealth accelerator. The rich don't fear debt, they love it. Why? Because properly structured debt equals free leverage. Example: Elon Musk famously took loans against his Tesla shares rather than selling them. Why? Because selling shares triggers taxes, while loans against shares offer capital without tax liabilities. Key takeaway: debt isn't bad. When used wisely, it's a billionaire's secret weapon for exponential growth, creating artificial scarcity for higher future profits. Ever noticed how luxury brands destroy unsold inventory rather than discounting it? That's because scarcity equals exclusivity equals higher long-term value. Example: Louis Vuitton and Rolex. Instead of discounting unsold products, they burn them or restrict supply, ensuring their brand remains ultra-premium. The result? Demand and prices stay sky-high. Key takeaway: if you want to build lasting wealth, don't chase fast cash. Build assets that gain value over time by controlling supply and demand. Acquiring failing companies at a discount. Billionaires love distressed assets. They wait for companies to struggle, then buy them for pennies on the dollar. Example: Carl Icahn, an activist investing. Icahn buys struggling companies, restructures them, and flips them for massive profits. This strategy turns temporary losses into billionaire paydays. Key takeaway: wealthy investors understand that patience and timing matter more than chasing hype. The media influence strategy. Some billionaires purposely take losses in media to control narratives, influence politics, and build their public image. Example: Jeff Bezos bought the Washington Post not for profit, but for influence. The ultra-rich understand that controlling public perception is a long-term investment in power. Key takeaway: information is more valuable than money when leveraged correctly. Government bailouts and subsidy plays. The biggest secret? Billionaires don't actually risk everything. They use government bailouts, subsidies, and tax incentives to minimize real losses. Example: the 2008 bailout. Many failing companies were saved by taxpayer money, yet executives and billionaire shareholders still made millions. Key takeaway: the rich structure their losses so that someone else, usually the government, absorbs the downside risk. The secret is out. Billionaires don't just make money, they control it. And controlling money sometimes means losing it, strategically, intentionally, and with an end game in sight. Want to start thinking like a billionaire? Stop playing checkers, start playing chess. Subscribe for more strategies on wealth, success, and financial freedom.